The gaseous state. See, it's one of the most simplified form of matter we have. It's the most interesting matter, type of matter also. The reason being because being immersed in this, we are not able to actually realize that we are always surrounded by gases. Gases plays a very important role and we in our life, in our systems, but eventually actually we most of the time we neglect this state of the matter. This state of matter, though if we see the periodic table, is consisting of the very few elements. Hardly I can say, except noble gases, we have hardly 5 major elements existing as in the gaseous state. Like we have nitrogen, oxygen, we have yes fluorine, chlorine, yes, but bromine, iodine being our liquids and solids. So we are having mainly nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, chlorine, and hydrogen, other than the noble gases, which doesn't react. So we have very few gas elements which are existing as gases, but when they combine with each other and they form number of compounds, that is why we are having such a vast variety of the different gases. Another important thing, if you live in the most dense part of the atmosphere, the troposphere, the lowest layer, and that is why we have always we are surrounded by the gaseous state, which are having the highest density as compared to the upper layers. Now, these gases are characterized by certain very specific properties. The first that defines this state. This state doesn't have any fixed volume or shape, because in whatever the vessel or container you put them, they take the shape. They occupy the complete volume. Even if you take 1 ml in 5 liters of a vessel, or if you take 1 liter of in 5 liter vessel, it's the same thing. They will occupy whole of the volume. So no fixed volume, no fixed shape. Then, since they have large intermolecular spaces between them, they are highly compressible. Very much compressible. You can compress them to the great extent, and that is why when they are compressed, they get liquefied to the liquid state. Then, they have very low density, specifically in comparison to liquids and solids. Very low density. That is why their density is not expressed in terms of grams per cubic centimeter. We usually represent this in terms of grams per cubic meter, or it's in kg per cubic meter, because that is how it becomes almost some more significant. Then these are the substances, these are the states, this is a state of a matter which exerts pressure equally in all directions. It's not like that it will always putting up the pressure downward due to gravity. It's not like this. It will be putting up the pressure all along in all directions equally. Another amazing thing about this is that the mixes very evenly and completely. It's not like that we mixes liquids and solids, what we find is that doesn't mixes each other properly, or that takes time to get mixed up. But these gases state is having one of the finest properties of getting mixed evenly and completely. So these are the major characteristics of gases we have. So now we will switch on to the gas laws. See, these are the laws which has been observed by the various people with time, and after doing number of experimentations, they have converted those observations into the form of what law. Why these are called laws? Because we haven't got still till date any contradictory statement to that.